Gonna start soon. Give me just a minute to share some links. Alright, how's everybody doing? I've been streaming a little bit, and I think from this point forward I'm probably going to focus entirely on YouTube streams. There's been a lot of kerfuffle going on with Twitch, and I don't have as much of a user base over there as I do on YouTube, so both game and art streams I think will be kept to YouTube. They'll probably be unlisted after a week or two in my upload so they don't clutter things, but I do have a live streams playlist where they'll all be available, so take a look at that. Let's see. Oh, H-Jax, welcome. I've heard about Jak and Daxter, so I'm excited to watch you play. Yeah, it's a fun series. I think, H-Jax, I've talked to you. I think you have the PlayStation Plus Extra. I think those games might be available for you on your PS5. Now, hang on. I'm going to set things up so that I can play the game full screen on my end and have the chat available on another monitor, and then we are going to get going. I am so technological right now. I have my playing the game on my PC, I'm listening to some music on my phone, and I am pulling up the chat on my tablet. Multitasking, I guess. Also, subscribe to Cody's Art House. I know, Candace and Monkey. Wise words. Wise words. Let's see. Let's see if I can get the chat to pop out. A good place to put it. Full screen on my end. Alright, I think we're good to go. So yeah, this is actually my third time playing through the game. I don't know if I'm not going to beat it in this stream. It's not going to go on that long. I played it at launch when I first got a PS2 in 2001 or 2002. So I guess I didn't play it at launch. I think it was a 2001 game. And then I also own the PS3 remasters of all three main Jak games. So let's get started. Create a save file. All right, let me know if you want me to play the... Is it working? There we go. Let me know if you want me to skip the cutscenes.
I have spent my life searching.
But yeah, I know HX isn't familiar with this. This is
and
from...
my father's
You probably haven't played them, HX, but actually you have played these guys. This is made by the guys who made the original Crash Bandicoots, the ones in the Insane trilogy that you got. And they went on to do Uncharted and The Last of Us, which are much more like mature, especially Last of Us. Last of Us is like very dark, so they gradually moved away from like Mario type games.
Have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy, oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance.
I always weirdly love like the elf ears they gave them. Like they're not quite human, but I don't know what. I don't think they ever gave their species a name. I think they pretty much are meant to be people.
One of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jack, old green stuff told us not to come here.
I remember that the two villains, Gol and Maya, are named after software they were using. Maya is popular 3D animation app to this day that they used for the characters and the assets. Gol was the in-house engine they used for the Jak games. There are jokes like that sometimes. I remember the rabbit in Mario 64 is called Mips, which is after some sort of software, in-house software they used for that game.
Me the creeps.
You'll just know this on the tip of my tongue, but I'm having trouble remembering it.
Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crud?
It actually throws me off every time I first play this. Every time I replay the game, seeing Human Daxter, because
how did you do that?
he's only like this for like 2 minutes. I think we're about to see the end of Human Daxter. I forget. Oh yeah, he was a person. He got used to some new software. Other than the running gag about missing the pants. He did get the pants at the end of 3, because in Jak X he keeps the shorts on, so he's content.
I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened. What? Okay. I'm fine.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me. Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath.
I forgot that he has one of the piranha plants right in his home.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping?
I don't know why you do that. I just study them.
I'm gonna keep yapping because
Sage
in my
is all about
professional opinion, the
researching their
change is
planet
an
and their
improvement.
history.
And besides, I couldn't tell you
Oh, I remember
if
how disappointed he is in Jak 3. I'm not gonna spoil it,
There's
but
only one person
when he
who
finally
has
learns about
studied
the
Donkey
precursors,
Kong
he's
long
like,
enough
"That's been
to
my life
have a
studying
chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the sage, but he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. none of the 3 sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal.
I think I'm actually playing with native resolution because they did a patch to that to enable RetroAchievements that disables debug mode because that would be cheating. And but it apparently causes a bug where characters' eyes just all disappear. I don't really want that. They said running at software rendering mode would fix that. Would that limit you to the native 480p resolution? So that's that. Oh, Jak, which is Jak and which is Daxter. Jak is the main guy, and the blonde guy in blue doesn't talk, and Daxter is the little orange. He's called an Otzel. I think it's meant to be a cross between an otter and a weasel. So you gotta have these 4 central characters. You have Kira, who's the daughter of this sage. I think Samos is his name. The Elephant's Village, and these 4 come back in the sequels. The other characters not so much. And I'm trying to think about. Oh, one thing worth interest. That's deliberate creative choice. So Jak doesn't talk at all in this game. He yells when he gets hurt or falls down a pit or whatever, but that he's basically like Mario or Link or whatever. In the sequels take a. For those who never played these games, Jak 2 is one of. Alright, I'm playing now. Jak 2 is like one of the most drastic shifts in a game sequel I've ever seen because it went from a kind of open, pretty lighthearted platformer to to basically GTA style open world. They get warped to this futuristic city, and Jak gets experimented on and turns into can morph into this like dark version of himself. And okay, I do have double jump. It's not control activating it. And the other big change they make to Jak, I mean, they give him a makeover. He gets like a little goatee and a more rugged outfit, but he actually talks in the sequels. And he's pretty rightfully mad in that second game. And in the third game, he gets exiled even after he saved the day, so he's also still not happy. Daxter, thankfully, stays pretty goofy. Continue. Wonder if I can invert the camera settings. That's the thing. We take that for granted in a lot of new games that you can do, that you have that much customization and accessibility, but PS1 and PS2 era, you didn't get that much. Okay, go for these crates. Oh, I gotta do stuff. These are like red coins in Mario, like one of those, or Jinjos and Banjo. Find 7 per level and you get a.
You found one of my scout flies. I sent 7 of them to each area to look for power cells, but the lurkers must have captured them all.
Oh yeah, and Daxter has the little. I'm trying to remember if he has a separate dance move for every single precursor orb. I'm guessing they recycle a couple of them. But I've never really. Except for playing it twice, I've never paid enough attention to know if that is the case. I do love. I think it's in the second Ratchet Clank where you get an item. And Jak is less about collecting. No, Ratchet is less about collecting the equivalent of like stars or jiggies or cursor orbs. And in Ratchet, you get an item, and they kind of both do the pose, and the music plays the da da, and Clank this little dance. It's because those developers, Naughty Dog and Insomniac, are kind of longtime friends with each other. I think in the PS2 days they even shared an office. Oh, I got my first achievement.
Notice how each blue eco cluster you pick up increases the time you can use its power.
Yeah, I doubt I'm gonna do the equivalent of platinum in this. I think they call that mastering with the RetroAchievements set, but some of these are apparently missable, and I never flattened the whenever they get achievements for the sequels too. I'm sure like there'll be something like collect every collectible in the city, you know, and like smaller platformers like Banjo and Mario that's more manageable. These, I don't know. Can I roll? Oh, not that. Yep, okay, all one. Alright, second achievement.
Good work.
Is it weird that like this small fuzzy resolution is making me nostalgic? Because this is, it's easy for me to forget, and in case they don't know, but this is like how, this is what the Days of Standard definition looked like. All Insomniac games that put on the max difficulty, there's a reason I've never beat a Ratchet and Clank. I mean, I should beat them. The Rift Apart in particular has a really cool last boss finale. But
green balls of energy on
sure
the
call.
ground are a type of eco. Pick up 50 small green ecos or one big green one to increase your health.
Tried too hard. Lower the difficulty then a bit. There's no shame in that. I've done that for a lot of games. Okay, can I do a? Yeah, you can do a crouch higher jump. I might, oh, jump off here. I might jump off here, but I look forward to them getting the other Jak games and the Sly Cooper and Ratchet and Clank games as well. I played all the Ratchet games on PS3. I think with Jak and Sly, I owned those HD versions too. I fully beat the first one, got beat one, and then got midway through both twos. I was actually replaying them both earlier this year, and I might go back for that, and then get some genuine PS3 trophies, which is nice. There'll be fewer technical problems. Last animation for Daxter before that one reminded me of Cat Dog Victory animation brawl. Oh, you and me have a joke. Dog is definitely dead. Dog is definitely dead. So Daxter is definitely dead. That makes sense to only hey, check. Everybody else is like, what the hell? That's so dark, Gahan. What?
The lamps, they'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
Controls back. There's that random play. Does it attack me? No, it's not attacking me. Okay. So this was actually seen as a pretty big deal back in the day, just to show how games have progressed. Like this one, usually you would expect like walk out of this hut to get a loading screen in another area, and it wouldn't be as big as this. But now you have this like one interconnected island. They actually, with the Jak and Daxter games, I remember they touted not having loading screens.
What do you say you and I go cruising on this
they did. They kind of did. They just disguised it more naturally.
Rule number one, I don't date animals.
The way it worked was you would go to like a door that would have locks on it, and like mechanized locks that would gradually undo themselves, and so you would stay in place for like 5 to 10 seconds. But it did feel more natural than just cut to black. Here's a static screen or a logo or something. So yes, credit where credit is due, and now we're reaching a point where I think the PS5 is the first time I've been impressed by gaming technology in a while. Maybe that would be my PC if it was a little better, but like I've been playing Cyberpunk on my PC and my PS5 with like different V's and different choices, and it does not run as well on my PC, even though it's a pretty good model. It both because the ray tracing really eats up resources, and the I didn't realize this, but they really recommend the solid state drive for that game because I think it's like streaming data in, and so there have been points where like I have to stop and wait for enemies to like load into the game or graphical assets, and it's really wonky. On PS5 there's none of that. There's still some regular glitches, but there's Ooh, helmet. But it looks gorgeous and it generally runs really well outside of some, you know, funny character animations that you might expect from, yeah, all these little, like, funny cartoon villager guys. I remember getting to the sequel and being like, okay, well, we're not gonna see them again, because you time travel like 500 years or something.
See those gears up there, boys? See them? See how they're not moving? That means our village has no power.
Also, I want to say, not this guy, but I think there's a fisherman, and it's one of the only times I've seen or heard Kevin Conroy do a voice that isn't Batman. You know, Kevin Conroy, who did it in the animated series, Injustice, Multiverses, a bunch of like direct-to-video movies. Like for me, he was my favorite Batman by a mile. Like when I read the comics or like fan works where he's talking, I hear it in Kevin Conroy's voice. It's just funny, like he's made such a living off of being Batman that whenever, on like a rare occasion when he does something else, it's like, what? I mean, I don't even remember if he sounds recognizable in this game. I'll have to perk up my ears when I get to him.
90 precursor orbs.
So full disclosure, I'm listening to some music on my earbuds while you guys can hear the game audio in my chat. So let's see if I can. Okay, so the software rendering mode replicates slowdown as well. That's interesting. I guess it's fully accurate. Yeah, you invited me to play Multiverses. I'm glad you got to play it. They're still adding. I think they're gonna be adding characters to it for a while. Okay, I'm not meant to go that way. That's gonna drown if I keep doing that. Finema Slim, welcome. Or Finema, is it Silm or Finema Silm? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I've already gotten 2 achievements for the one for the tutorial level and one for getting like max life and orbs. Rick just got added. They also did Gremlins with Stripe and with Gizmo. I think Stripe is later. And we know they're gonna do Black Adam. I mean, both because the movie's coming out and because the new like title screen art. Originally, I think it was Batman and Shaggy, but I think they're doing seasons like Fortnite. And every time they do a new season, they're gonna update it with new characters. So it's Stripe from Gremlins and Black Adam.
Hey!
Yeah, I'm curious about Rick. I haven't played Multiverses in a little bit, so I need to update and see what I can afford with the new characters, or wait for some of them to hit the free rotation, because I am. I can't remember if I bought Morty, but didn't play as him yet. Rick's gameplay trailer looked interesting with him incorporating the portals and me seats.
Oh, I get it.
I'm really good with Gizmo somehow. Oh, cool. Yeah, he looks neat. I like that they. I don't know, HX, if you've seen the movie Gremlins, but when he was announced, I was like, they better incorporate that he drives around in a little RC car, because he's like the size of a toy. He's a little like animatronic character, so he's during the climax when they're in a toy store, he commandeers an RC car and drives around in it. It's pretty cool.
Just hope she's all right.
And I feel with this guy, like look for my muse. Like that is like, as artists, like we always look for inspiration. For me, it's certain games and cartoons. And yeah, you can look forward to more art streams. And I don't think I'm gonna have a regular schedule. Probably not, because I do have a set school schedule, but it tends to my life outside that tends to be there's just always stuff happening or not happening. So it's kind of hard to predict when I'll be busy or when I'll have a free day. But I'll say I probably won't have many streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's when I have the most classes. But weekends, there are good chances, and even middle of Wednesday, I actually have off. Got some enemies here. Scoop up those orbs. Oh, and another thing I remember is doing that we take for granted nowadays. And you don't even see it. I feel like you don't see in platformers that much. Period. You can see it has a day-night cycle where it was the daytime when we started, and now what is the I'm trying to figure out I think it's triangle. Yeah, so now it's nighttime. That was I'm pretty sure they kept up the sequels, but that was like the first game I remember doing on consoles doing a day-night cycle was Ocarina of Time. And when you were in, I think it only changed when you were in Hyrule Field. And I remember being that was Ocarina of Time was kind of a technical showcase for the day, and it was a pretty big deal. Jak says, I'm pretty sure I can guess your favorite characters, the Iron Giant, since it's your favorite movie. He's up there, and yes, that does. Oh dang it, Pelican.
That Pelican just snagged a power
Yeah, Iron
cell.
Giant is definitely up there.
Let's go kick some big
I've had a
bird
lot of
butt.
matches with him. I like Superman as well. I'm trying to remember who else. I'm drawing a blank on. I kind of like Bugs. He's a little hard to figure out, but when I get into the right groove with him, he's good. Yeah, because of these guys, they attack quick. Ooh, push her. Alright, might be taken. Who else? I'm gonna pull up on my monitor who's in Multiverses. See, go to the website roster. Oh, I think I kind of like Velma too. Dana's asking me to put my birthday. Why all websites gotta be so personal? Let's see. Confirm roster. LeBron's pretty good too. Okay, yeah, Black Adam and Stripe are the next characters. It looks like. Maybe Harley Quinn's pretty good. Finn's pretty good. Wonder Woman's pretty good. Oh, Taz. I like Taz a lot, too. I think he was the first one I played a lot. HX says a bunch of stuff. I'm working on animation for Ocarina of Time. That's cool. I know you're a Zelda fan. I love Velma. Velma. Amazing as that. Yeah, Velma's another one who's unorthodox because of all the stuff she relies on, like the actual clue planting and stuff. Good at all except Taz. Oh, that's funny because I feel like you can get a hang of Taz doing that chicken move where he sprinkles you with seasoning and he turns into chicken and kind of disables some of your moves. And just in general, I think it's part of it is because he reminds me of Wario and Smash is one of my mains. Not just because I love Wario, because I just like playing him. And Taz feels a little inspired. But let me see if I can get it. So we get up there. Okay, I'm not gonna make that roll. I'm paying attention. We'll see. There can be some difficulties to this game because you can only take 3 hits. I don't think you can upgrade it, and you have to gather quite a few. It's not just find a random power up and get health. I can get like 50 of the green orbs from enemies and chests, and 50 is actually quite a bit. I remember it's always been something that's, I don't know if I call it a sticking point. I don't know if I call it a bad thing. I think it just adds to the challenge. And there's no difficulty setting in this from what I remember, so it's just
Enough
whatever you
orbs
make
to
it.
trade for a power cell. Let's get back and make the switch already.
In Mario 3D on soon. Oh, cool. Did you because you had told me that your 3DS wasn't charging. Is it Did you figure that out?
What a weird looking thing. I'll bet we can get this open if you power up with that zappy blue eco stuff.
Good job. Now meet me down here by the egg.
Oh, I need the electric power. Let me see if I can. Okay, yeah, 3D Land's a fun game. It's funny how they pitched 3D World as the sequel, but they are very, other than some how the power up and health mechanics work. I feel like those are very different games in terms of stage layout. And the big one is obviously there's no multiplayer for 3D Land. That was a big selling point for the world. Let's go down and talk to Bird Baby.
Oh my! I hope the poor dear's okay.
3D World's good. I barely played it multiplayer though when it came out. It didn't. The Wii U version didn't have online, but the Switch one does. And I just rented the Switch version because I already had Wii U, but I wanted to play Bowser's Fury, which was fun.
No! Look, isn't that cute? It thinks you're its mama.
Ah, I'm not your mom. You see any feathers here?
Oh, love at first sight. Oh. Listen, boys, I'll take this little chick back to the village with me and work with the sage to take care of her.
Oh, third achievement. Let's see. Need more greens. Let's see. Green eco. I'll do it. Heal. Okay, let's use it. Remember what happens if you get 50 go from full health. Does it give you 1 up? The levels are pretty much 2D Mario Land 3. Yeah, that's why I feel about the 3D Land 3D world, is that it's kind of like a blend of the ideas of 2D and 3D Mario, which is neat. Typically, you kind of separate how 2D Mario plays from, you know, the template that 64 established. That was kind of like a reinvention of the series. Same for Sonic. Like, Sonic has a pretty clear divide between stuff like the Genesis stuff and Mania, and then stuff like Adventure, Generations, you know, the bad games like 06. And it looks like Frontiers is about to, you know, make that even more of a divide with like the open world, the more like actual combat. So I'm excited for Frontiers. It looks like, oh, I brought it because especially I'm seeing multiple articles and videos from people who've played demo versions of Frontiers at events, and the reception is all pretty positive. At worst, there's some people saying, well, it seems kind of messy and unrefined, but it seems neat. So I'm thinking back to when people were previewing Forces, and you know, it goes feels like a mess. So, and I've seen one of the same people. I think it was Nintendo Life. They were the ones saying that about Forces, and then they did a video like, hey, I really liked what I played of Frontiers, and it surprised me. Can I do a big jump? Let's check out these temples. Actually, are there subtitles in this game? Because hang on a second. Nope, limited options. Sonic, inhale air of the out. What the heck? I'm gonna pause and read this comment out loud, H-Check, because this is weird. Sonic, inhale air of the outside. The sequel, Sonic, sadness of the country. No idea what you're saying by that, man. That sounds like something you say when you're like hopped up on cough syrup. Shax, you're my man, but I need some context, a little bit of an explanation. Ooh, slow down. Anything out here? To play on Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Because people have compared Sonic Frontiers to those games. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about Zelda, but this I was like, but don't I? Nice. Is there another one here? Yep. Get these first. Which way do I do to get up? Oh, windmill. Not windmill, the water wheel or whatever. Windmill's very good. Did I get stuck? Get out of there, Jack. Get out of there. There we go. Oh, that's how I get to those levels. Two more of those. Let's see if I can. Do I need to have be activated with Blue Eco to use those paths? Let's see.
Yeah, so we got a precursor
Okay,
launcher
okay,
here,
okay.
but you aren't powered up with the blue
I'll
stuff.
come up
So
there.
it ain't gonna help us.
I think I see. Ah, almost had the 52. Find that last propeller helmet. Oh, I think I need to clear all of these. Alright, see you later, Chucks. Oh.
Well, I see that you two have finally decided to unblock my collectors.
Let's go and find that
I would
last
offer my
propeller helmet.
congratulations, but you have so much to do, I won't waste your time.
Sure
By
they
the
have a
way,
name.
if
but I
things
think
don't
it's
work
Murder
out,
Scouter or something.
Daxter could always get a job controlling the village rat problem.
Orbs. Oh, out of the way, out of the way. We need to head back to the village. Whoa! Oh. I'm just locked up in there for a second. Oh, it's probably the bird lady lives. Oh, should I do that? Is that a scout or two? Let's do that first. Oh, different area, different scout.
Wow! Check out that funky sculpture sitting on the rocks over there.
No, 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 no. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Oh, shallow water.
This must be a...
Who awakens the oracle? Wait, one of you has the light within. From before time, I have watched and waited for the true hero to return. Present to me 120 precursor orbs for each power cell I contain. For your gift, another power cell is yours.
I'll look outside Daxter for that one. Oh, yeah, there's no fall off. No. Water. Fish. Let me just see. Can I save? Can I do a manual save? Yes, I can. Okay. Should I do the second one? I know that they said there's some missable achievements. I feel like one of them has to do with these. Is it the yaks? Wherever they are. Oh, before I do that, let's see.
Gotta milk those yak cows. Gotta milk those yak cows. Oh, it's you. Oh, just resting my tired bones. I've been trying to get those ornery yak cows back into the pen all day. Some strange creatures tried to steal them earlier. You think you could help an old man and try to get him back into the corral?
Ooh, Can I go here yet?
You don't have enough power cells to fuel my heat shield. You can't cross Fire Canyon until you collect enough power cells.
Okay, get back to the main lab first. Oh, is that a skull? I feel like I found all but one scouter in like both this and the that first beach level. Let me see if I can find another. Have I been here? Oh yeah, I have to go back. Oh, yellow eco. Oh, I thought it was. Oh, damn, I thought it was in color. I was excited for nothing. Oh, there.
All right! You found all the scout flies in this area.
Pieces today. But I apologize for the dated joke. Dr. Will she have the vehicle ready?
Hey, baby, what you working on?
Be careful with that. I'm trying to figure out how to transport the zoomer using the trans pads the precursors left all over the world. If you come across one of these pads, I can lock onto your communicator's location and send you the zoomer. Keep an eye out for a trans pad when you explore Misty Island and wherever else you go.
Can I go over here? Nope. Samos. Oh, there he is. Anything to say?
Oh, it's the conquering heroes. Good. I wanted to talk with you two about something serious. There appears to be quite a bit of lurker activity on Misty Island. I can see them bombarding the precursor silo from my lookout tower. If the lurkers open it up and release the dark eco, we could all end up running around looking as ridiculous as this annoying little specimen. Jack, it's time for you to prove your worth. Get the fisherman to let you take his boat back to Misty Island. Get to the top of the precursor silo and take out that cannon.
And what about me?
You? Why don't you mop my floors? They seem to have lost their shine lately.
Any talk again to get the
I've definitely figured out how to use the trans pads.
vehicle?
Now go to Misty Island and I'll send the zoomer over to you.
Oh, there we go. Let's go back to the fire level. Attack these yaks. Okay, back to the pen. Oh yeah. Yeah. Just kind of steer him, shepherd him around. Oh, let me grab my tea. I steeped that like half an hour ago. There we go. Ooh, let's take care of these guys first, though. No, you went the wrong way. Okay, smack him. There we go. One more. Yep, there's this one.
That lazy
That's all.
farmer
There
owes
we
us
go.
a power cell. Let's go talk to him.
Yeah, bring in the crops for. Ah, well done, my boy. You actually got those flea bags back into the pen. Now I can sleep in peace. Take this power cell for your trouble.
Just tied it lying around. Oh, fourth achievement. saw. It wasn't here I hadn't been to. I think it's over here. Yeah, there we go. Can I go in here yet? I love this snake design. Legos. Cool. What are you making with Legos? Spun too early. Mech, wow. Cool. Just barely made that snake hit. Nope. If I can attack those yet, no. Oh. Oh. Or please. Oh, it comes back. Don't fall. Annie, don't fall. That's a classic video. How far in the game are you? Not far. This is like a second. I'm not gonna beat it on this stream. I might come back to it for other streams or play or finish on my own. See, I kind of wanted to test out the RetroAchievements and get used to streaming again. I have been busy with school and working on stuff like Wario and other drawings and voice work, so I don't want to focus on streams, but I want to do more. And I think I'm going to make YouTube my hub for streaming because there's been. I guess there's been a lot of issues with Twitch lately, even with big content creators on there. So someone like me who doesn't have many followers, so would probably have trouble struggling with getting a user base and some money off of it. Whereas here I have a bit more in the way of subscribers. I'm working on Mario Maker World. Oh, that's cool. I keep meaning to make a Mario Maker World. There were some articles about a guy who made one that he basically called like Mario Brothers 5. They're saying it seems very professional. There's a boss in here, and there's a achievement being without getting any hits. Not getting hurt. That's happening in Mario Brothers. Well, I think that's kind of considered like its own its own series because they didn't, because they they had like a New Super Mario Brothers 2 and stuff like that. So it's like I think a lot of people consider that. I don't think you can ever really do a Mario because it's a little complicated. Like I think basically Mario World was Mario Brothers 4, but they didn't call it that. So it just makes it more confusing when you try and name other stuff after it going forward.
We need Blue Rico to charge this platform
Blue.
up.
Come on, come on, come on. Oh. Can I get back on? There we go. Make sure Oh. It's a nice visual, actually. The color's getting warmer there. Is this where the boss is? It might be. Anything? No. Let me save here because I think I want to see if I can get this achievement on this boss. Beast vibes from this place. I guess so, yeah. It's not moving though. Nope, I need that one. Wait for it to come back. Bosses, but it might just be to collect the orb.
Wow, did you see that? Blue eco vents have been activated all over the world. I knew there was a way to turn them on. There must be places to turn on the other eco vents as well.
Oh, here's the boss. Okay. Yeah, okay, the setting. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I assumed you meant like the aesthetic. Okay, let me save here. If I get hit by this guy, I'm gonna need to load a save. Oh, I got hit right away. Okay. Actually, let me just move around a little bit and see what I'm supposed to do. These guys. I think I remember he makes platforms for you to. Okay, there we go. Nope. Okay, so now we know what to do. Let's load. Nope. Wait, do I need to go this? Oh, I need to go through those doors. These orbs real quick. Oh, I saw the achievement icon pop up. Yeah, it's like it's just my song I'm playing. No! One of my favorite VTuber clips is Neoner's playing Playroom. She's like on some high place. She's like, let's get out of here. And she immediately like calls her steed and falls to her death, and she like screams melodically, no! Only like much more high pitch. It's very funny. Got once. Alright, so if you see that icon on the bottom right, that's indicating that I haven't been hit yet, that I'm still eligible for this achievement. So I need to back off. No! Do I have lives? Oh, you actually have unlimited lives in this, okay. So I don't need to reload. Let me see if I, I fell to my death. Oh. I forgot that you had unlimited lives in this. I know you do in the original. I could have sworn you had finite lives. I'm glad you don't. After that, to take up the whole chat. That's okay. Good chat. No pro overtime. It also is more active when it's more when it's stuff that's most relevant to the channel, like Wario. That's when there's people talking. This isn't a Jak Daxter. I don't make Jak Daxter videos, but I just want to do some more gaming streams. Around till I think I gotta get one more hit in. Let's just keep our distance. It's actually pretty simple once you know what you're doing. Still might screw it up though and jinx it. No. Here. Did I beat it? There we go. Okay, so I got 2 achievements. One for beating the plant, and one for beating without taking any damage. That's cool. Oh. I can stomp. I can just give me infinite orbs. I think it's just bonus. Yeah, it's only get 5 of them. Okay. Looks in pain when they do the leaf climber. Yeah, I wonder why did they do it? So many. So I've got like a couple of. Oh, it's daytime now too. Blow up the... Probably does something later. This way. Is there anything down here? I think so. Every time you see some orbs, that means that's unexplored. Something to animate, do you have any recommend? I thought you said you were working on some something and talk to me at a time. What's homework? Are you taking animation class? What are the details of the assignment? For YouTube vid? Okay, what kind of YouTube vid? I need some more information. All I know is you have homework for animation, you're searching for a YouTube vid. Should I go back to the fire area? Yep, explored. Uncharted. Yes. Let me just save back to the first file while I'm at it. So in music, the teacher said, make projects that relate to music somehow. So I asked him to give me 3 songs. One he gave me was Zelda's Lullaby. Why don't you draw like Link and Zelda, like standing in like a field or something, like or walking or running or talking, like something they're doing to the with that song backing them up. Yeah, just send it to me on Discord. I'd love to see it. There's some stuff right here. Snakes. Oh, we're dodging each other. Whoa, a lot going on. A lot of hazards. Okay, and of course I got hit at least once. Okay, other way. I've already gotten stuck here. So just much slowdown in the original version. I know it's probably software rendering causing it, but I want normal looking eyes. Oh wait, there's something here. Ooh, my first orb achievement. Nice. Let me see if I guess I'm back in the village now. There's a new loading screen. But let me see if I can find that precursor statue. I think I have enough. So I think I'm going to go to him and try and get another orb, and then I'll see if I can get to the fire level. Probably want to visit Kira first. I'm also doing hand-drawn Skyward Sword theme, aka Zelda's Lullaby Reverse. Oh, that's cool. Go. I'll go this way.
You have proven yourself worthy. Here is a power cell.
Stop motion Halo. Oh, nice. Do you have a Master Chief figure? Or did you sculpt one? It's actually a YouTube channel I like that uses. It does a lot of like funny stop motion. Master Chief is one of the main characters. He also has like what's his name? Is it Astolfo? I think he's from Fate, and he's the. It's one of those anime boys that everybody thinks is a girl. Oh, I'm gonna buy one. Cool. Yeah, make sure it's one that's like you can really move around. Like look at the videos of it and see how much you can like articulate it. All right, get that. Let us. Where is the fire? No, I thought that the entrance to the fire level was around here. Maybe I just walked in the back. Let's explore a little more. I'm gonna check and see how many achievements I've gotten so far. 61. Oh, it doesn't. It says how many there are total. It's 61. I think I've gotten like 6 or 7. So not bad for first couple hours. Let's talk to both these two and see if we've unlocked anything.
I've definitely figured out how to use the transpads. Now go to Misty Island and I'll send the zoomer over to you.
Can't skip it though. This is short. Okay, talk to Samos. My dad used to have an Xbox 360, and when our basement flooded, one of the things to survive is my dad's old controller. Oh, I remember when your dad had the 360. Yeah, he played Red Dead Redemption on it. Classic. He had a Kinect as well, the Disneyland game.
And get over to Misty Island to stop
that was a while. It's hard to believe the 360 was a while ago, but it is. It's 2 generations old now.
This place is a mess.
Time flies. It's hard to believe this game is, I think, 21 years old now. I guess its developer has made a lot of games since then. He made 2 sequels and a kart racer, 4 or 5 Uncharted games, 2 Last of Us games, all big games. Oh wait, can I get on? Can I get on that? So is it gonna let me go to the?
Maybe we should go root out the fisherman. I heard he was in the jungle fishing by the lower river.
Okay, I can't go yet. Let's see. Open this way already. Actually, let me just go back here and make sure the entrance to the fire level is through here. Where the precursor statue is.
Gotta bring in the crops from the June basket.
Oh, this is the forest, the jungle area. Go around here? No, it's just a statue. Set up themselves. Cool, I'll check it out after the stream. Which I feel like I'm probably in the later stages of anyway. Oh, let's go towards the... What are the... Bring 90 orbs. Oh, I don't have 90 orbs. Okay. I need to go to another level for that, probably. Can I select the other one, or it's not? Okay. Village Central Beach. Press up the Pelican. Freeze zone. Okay. More animation. Oh, cool. Trying to figure out how. Where's that pelican? Is it a big fish? I think it is. Or it's a rock. I don't know. There's the pelican. A little closer to it. Oh, I activated those things. Let's try those.
Oh, let's use the cannon to blow things up.
There we go. Another achievement, nice. How do I push this one down? Let's see if I can launch. Nope. Just there we go. Wegra, nice to meet a fellow Retro Achievements enthusiast. I know, right? I discovered it, I think 4 or 5 years ago, and I just love it. There's always, it's such a nice incentive to go back and replay old favorites. And I've been very excited for them to get to this generation. I think they said they don't have plans for GameCube and OG Xbox just yet, but they're definitely, PS2 is my favorite of those three anyway, and they're going to keep adding, you had to start some noise. Yeah, I actually, I'm gonna pull up the list of games that, on my phone, that they have for PS2 and see what, because there's some there where I was like, I've been meaning to play these. Or there might even be some that there might be some I haven't heard of, maybe some Japanese ones. There's definitely plenty of Japanese games for every console I don't know about that don't come out here. Because the dot hack games, Ape Escape 2, I've never played an Ape Escape game. And I want to play Ape Escape 2. The funny thing about Ape Escape 2 is that I've seen the intro. I know it's on PS4, but it's the British version. I want to specifically play the American version because they have different voices for America and Britain, and the American voices are literally Ash and Misty. I'm not saying, they sound like Ash and Misty. I mean, they got the literal original voices of Ash and Misty in the US for the main characters, and they're like the same personalities too. It's so trippy and funny. Bully, which I still need to beat. Wrath of Cortex, pretty decent game. Let's see. Cold Steps, I've heard is good. Dark Cloud, I've heard it's not as good as 2, which I really like. Dragon Quest 8, which I barely played, but I want to play. So there's that. Are the Ed, and Eddie and Fairly Odd Parents PS2 games any good? Because I like those cartoons, and they added those, so maybe that. Final Fantasy 12, I already have that on PS4. Grandia 3, I've meant to get into the Grandia series. Harvest Moon, Hot Shots Golf 3, which I think I played. Both Katamari games, which I want to revisit. Let's see, Mega Man X, I have the collections. Okage, which I played a little bit back in the day and didn't really like. but I can give that a second chance. Pac-Man World 2, really cool game. So I'm looking for ones I didn't play. Shin Megami Tensei Devil Summoner, maybe that. I don't know if that one's Japanese only though. I don't recognize the subtitle. Silent Hill 3, never really played that series. That'd be a good excuse to try that again, especially since I know the HD re-releases were kind of botched. Simpsons Hit and Run I liked. I never beat it. Soul Calibur 3, was that pretty good? I only played 2 and a little bit of 6. SpongeBob Movie, I know people say it's not as good as Battle for Bikini Bottom, but maybe. What's this? Heiko games, maybe the TAC games. Who's Revenge. Time Splitters 2, I only ever played a little bit of Future Perfect, so I like to play that. The Titan Main Tiger sequels. Wild Arms are adding, and it's weird, they don't have Xenocycle 1 and 2, but they do have 3, and I'm like, I want to wait until we have all 3 so I can put them in order and get the achievements. But let's get back to Jak and Daxter while they're posing. Wegra says, I think they said not yet on GameCube in like 2013, been about 10 years now. I wonder if that has anything to do with disagreements on the dev side of things for like Dolphin, or because can you play GameCube and Wii games on RetroArch? Because that's what they recommend for most of. They do have standalone emulators for like the 8 and 16-bit consoles that I used for a while, but as they added more like DS and PSP, they were like, just use RetroArch. And then for this is the exception, I guess, because RetroArch isn't really. Oh, why am I doing that? RetroArch isn't really. I guess it's not as big on PS2, and PCSX2 is considered the leading emulator for that system. So they just worked out a deal to integrate RetroAchievements into that emulator. And HX says Ratchet & Clank on PS2 is good. Wait, have you actually played some of the original Ratchets? I thought you just played the reboot and Rift Apart because you didn't have. I didn't think they added. Oh yeah, the PS2 trilogy is good. I didn't like Deadlocked as much. That was more of a spin-off though. But love the PS2 Ratchet & Clank main series games. Ratchet was always iffy when it gets to the spin-off territory, but cool games are good. Okay, so they did add them. That's cool. Yeah. Did you play all 3 or just the first one? Let's me play. Okay. Did you just play the first Ratchet, or did you and I need to scramble with this that energy. Did you just play the first Ratchet? Because I actually think the second and third are way better. Second is Go Commando with well, it's hard to just trying to plot it out if that game's worse. The third one, Up Your Arsenal, is where they introduce Dr. Nefarious, and that's a great one. I'm not continuing. Oh, okay, you're not gonna play the rest of them. Okay. What do I do here? Maybe I already activated it. Oh, I'm so frustrated that I can't remember where the what is it? The entrance to the fire level is. That's probably where I'm supposed to go. Counting like 1, 2, 3. I don't know what that means. Are you talking about like Ratchet 1, Ratchet 2, Ratchet 3, or? Wait, do I have enough orbs for the mayor? No, not yet. Wait, does he need 60 or? Yeah, no, he needs 90. Let's come back another time. I'm not counting the games. We'll continue. Okay, so you are going to go back and play them. Yeah, maybe see if we can finish some of them, because I know you said I don't know if the old ones have difficulty settings. I don't know if you can crank up the difficulty like you can the new ones. So they might be easier to finish. Roll. Oh, they do have difficulty settings? Okay. Yeah, it's your call if you want to turn them up, like you said. I still think at the point that you're able to, like, you know, actually beat the game. You know, see all of it. Let me pull up on. I want to pull up GameFAQs on my phone and see where the where that entrance is. I played Cuphead and Halo Night for fun. These are nothing. Okay, but you were saying you haven't beaten the remake and Rift Apart though. Is that because of challenge or because you just haven't had the time? Oh, I'm supposed to. Let me see. In jungle. Okay, I get the jungle and find the fisherman. Animation hard. Animation is hard, but it's rewarding. Challenge and time.
Yeah, bring in the crops for the jungle.
Let me see where that fisherman's probably gonna be on the shore. Catch two animals. I'm probably passed by that guy.
Let's get up on that machine and break the mirror diverting the precursor beam.
Go time to stream. I think the stream's ending pretty soon, actually. I can't find this fisherman. I'm gonna call it that. I'm going to be doing more streams of games and especially of artwork. I thought about doing one today for an animation commission I've almost done, but it would be a very short stream because I have like one shot to do it. It's going to be like it's commissioned. It's like the Sonic one. It'll be on a different channel, but it's of Oni Plays, who I enjoy. So look forward to that if you like those guys. By HJax. Alright, well thanks to everybody who tuned in. And I'll see you real soon. Stay tuned to community tab and Twitter and the like, and I will be doing more. You have a great evening.